Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Shadow Door Shutter coming back to you with episode 15 of All of Fabric 6, and today we have an aesthetic backdrop because this was actually unintentional, but I found Shimmerstone in the wild. I'm actually heading towards a swamp to find those reeds that we need, and I came across a deposit of the Shimmerstone, so we're actually going to pick this up. I don't have my mining laser, so we don't have fortune of any kind. Well, actually, maybe. Yeah, let's use this. Because Shimmerstone is part of Spectrum, and you won't be able to obtain it until you actually have that knowledge, which is still a pretty cool thing. But it looks like we have some more over here. What is that? I don't think I've seen that kind of tree before. But we'll check that out in a second. We've got more Shimmerstone over here, and I'm not sure how important this is, but you can see we are unlocking quite a few things over here. This also completes a quest. Oh, we found an emerald as well. Fantastic. Get as much of this as we can, and then we'll head over to that swamp to see more stuff. I also found an umbrella in a village, which is pretty nifty as well. In the village tannery or the buried treasure. So I found this in the tannery, and this actually works as a glider and or a shield, which is pretty cool. So some nifty things I'm finding here. We'll harvest up this, and then I'm guessing I'm going to have to take a nap so we don't get swarmed in the dark. There we go. And yeah, let me get to that swamp. If I find any more Shimmerstone, I will be harvesting that. But yeah, see you guys in a second. Also, the tree is a U-log tree from Bewitchment Plus, actually. So it's an addition to Bewitchment, which is interesting. I can't wait to get into Bewitchment, by the way. Like, that's going to be fun. I just really probably need to get an AE2 system, or an ME system as they're called, before I do that. But let's chop this down so we just have some U-logs in case of anything in the future. There's also another U-log tree. I'm just going to mark it. I'm not going to harvest it. And it looks like this won't actually have the falling leaf decay, which is not great, but we'll quickly just punch some leaves here. There we go. And I'm not sure if there are any special properties of the U-wood. I love how it went from U-logs to U-wood, didn't it? Or am I crazy? This was a U-log. Right? Yeah, okay, so it went from U-wood, or U-log to U-wood. And then we'll, U-log. There we go. And I'm going to go check out this building real quick as well before. And if I find anything interesting, I will show you guys. So I've also located something else that I've been looking for, which is these wild tree bushes from Farmer's Respite. And that is fantastic, but I am not seeing any reeds of any sort. Looks like we actually have some Y grapes. But I thought they should spawn on clay. I thought I read that. But it looks like we're out of the swamp biome. So this definitely wasn't a large swamp by any means, which means I'm going to need to go find another swamp. But you know what? Let's real quick. I just saw this. It's like a shrine or something. Okay, yeah, it's just like some weird shrine. Let's quickly check out this building on camera since we're here, and I'm going to have to go find something else anyway. Find another one of these biomes, which is going to take a minute. So let's go check this out and to see what kind of shenanigans we can find in this building. Let's grab our axe out. The lighthouse. Arrive at a lighthouse. Let's see. Can I get up there? There we go. Well, it don't look very lit up to me. I'm assuming this is probably like a waypoint thing or something. Let's grab these books while we're here. So if we got a bed, lilac flower, smooth sandstone, some note blocks. I'm not seeing anything that really is intriguing. Besides a lot of steps. Hope we do have a chest. And a desync issue here. Alrighty. So I opened this, and it looks like we got a chorus fruit, an iron ingot, and some apples. Nothing really that fancy. And a map. I don't really need the map. But these are all bone blocks. And a lot of redstone lamps. Kind of pointless to come up here. But I'm going to attempt to find another swamp real quick. And hopefully we can get more into Spectrum with new materials. Also, I'm Mary Poppins, y'all. I have found some quitoxic reeds. Fantastic. And these are only plantable on clay as well, so that's good. I also just discovered this over here. I was actually heading this way when I found the reeds. What in the world are you? Hold on. I'm getting distracted very, very easily right now. But what is this? Hold still. A lightning bug from Bio Makeover. Okay. I mean, cool. I was just curious. But it looks like we have, like, amethyst something or other popping out of this. Actually, this isn't amethyst. This is cluster. Alright, I don't really need a pickaxe, do I? Oh, it's this stuff. Okay. Yeah, this is like the stunt powder altar from Bio Makeover stuff. Okay. Let's mark this. Probably just spelled that wrong. Right? Did I spell that wrong? Yeah. It's no, it's alunite. I was thinking it was alumite. That's pretty cool. Do we also want to check and see if we can find any mermaid blossoms? Real quick. Oh, yeah, hold on. Before I dive down here, we have a snorkel. I found this artifact, but we need to replace our lucky hat. So let's just check down here while we're over here. Ooh. Leads into a cave of some sort. Getting that speed boost from the dolphins. Fantastic. No, I'm not saying anything. Alright. Nothing that we are interested in, at least. More alunite. The mermaid blossoms are actually quite obvious. They do illuminate underwater, so I'm not going to be too thorough over here. Alright, let's head back here. Which I don't even know which direction I need to go, really. I mean, there's actually a village up there. So we should be able to hit the village, take the waypoint back, and we should be able to grow some of these reeds, I'm hoping. A sea beet. Cool. Alright, let me get over to this village, which is in this direction. And I'll see you guys back at the base where we can get further into Spectrum. Ooh, actually more reeds. Hold on. We'll take as many of these as we can. And I'm probably going to avoid looking at the whole quest book until we're actually kind of satisfied where we are with Spectrum. If we need anything else, we will look. But for right now, I think it's just a spoiler set, and I'm not interested in it. All right? That's kind of the area we're going to go with. Because I know that we've unlocked quests, but I will not be looking at what quests are appearing after the fact. Oh, do you mind? I was going to leave you and let you live. Man, I love the mimics, though. They are such a cool thing. All right, let's grab my backpack. And I'll see you guys in a second. So I just found this structure. And I went down it. And there's a zombie villager. I just pulled out a weakness potion out of here and a golden apple out of here. So we're going to cure ourselves a villager here. And I guess I'll just kind of wait around. I don't really need this. I was just kind of exploring and accidentally found this structure. Let's actually go upstairs so I can show you. I knocked out the carpet because I'm always kind of suspicious of carpet. Especially because you can hide basically anything under carpet. But there was this brown carpet all over here. And I found a trap door. And there is just like a villager and a zombie villager down there. So, you know, just some interesting stuff. Also, I guess I could show you the outside of this. Because I was honestly not even paying attention until I saw the glass pane. It's like a hobbit hole. Like, this is it. This is what it looks like. I think I'm just going to leave the villager here, but we can mark this as villager... Villagers. 2 villagers. Perfect. And let's just close this up so nothing gets down there. Alright? And there was something I was actually looking at. I found an underground bastion map. Not 100% sure what this is, but I was heading towards it, and I'm nowhere near this. But I was trying to see if I could get closer. Because if I can, I can mark this and then just visit it later. But, you know, I'll be back whenever I get to the base and or find this underground bastion. So apparently I'm on a trek to find anything and everything just out of the ordinary today. I've just found this floating island. This is not the bastion. I'm still searching. I actually passed it apparently, but I don't know what in the world this is. So I'm gonna build up to it. I might die here, but luckily we are at water level. So I should be fine to not die. But I'm gonna build up, see if I find anything. Actually, I'll probably just turn on the recording before I get up there, but I'll be back in a second. You know, I gotta say that this is quite far up here. I am at Y level 314, so this is about Y level 300, I think. We're probably going to glide down, but I know this glider is not, like, very diagonal when it goes down, so I'm going to kind of build up here as we go. Kind of unintentionally, but it's okay. Alright, let's be Mary Poppins. Alright, Cursed Island. Find the altar of the Lich. Okay, so this is most likely... Oh, it's the graveyard? Oh, I have no idea what this is then. It is done. It has corrupted his soul and nearly mine as well. All those innocent lives we took, all those poor people, whatever evil we thought we were fighting, it took control of our minds, our bodies. We became the evil we sought to destroy. And I couldn't save him. I couldn't save him? Sorry. And I couldn't save him. It was too late. The corruption reached his heart and turned my master, my friend, into this thing. There was no other way. My mind became clear. The fog was gone only for a fraction, but enough to realize the madness we succumbed to. I took his staff while he was reaching and turned it against its own master. I turned against my master, and with all my remaining power I spoke the dark words he taught me, a curse so strong no creature can resist. I entombed his soul into stone and still his corruption sapped into the ground and turned the stones dark gray. Fissures appeared, leaking the enslaved souls of our innocent victims. To prevent and to stop the spread of his madness, I lifted the unholy place out of the world on an island high in the sky, far away from any lives it may lay its greedy eyes on. With every entombing sigil I put upon his prison, I felt more and more my old self, estranged but still familiar. I broke the staff into 3 pieces and hid them in places of our greatest shame. The destroyed homes of our friends we swore to protect. They needed us the most. Instead, we turned against them, slaughtering them, thinking we protect them. I am disgusted by the mere thought of it. My cruelties may never be undone, and I think there is no much life left in me. The bane took its toll, and I accept its consequences. To you and who might read this, stay away from the cursed ground. It holds only sorrows and woes. Alright. Well. Ooh, these are actually like kind of fancy. Dark iron blocks. May I? May I? Why did I say it like that? Okay, so there's nothing we can use those for. But I'm assuming we need corruption or the staff to unleash this guy. So let's mark this. We'll say Lich Isle staff. I'm not even sure. I'm assuming if we look at graveyard, we'll see parts of a staff. Yes, there's different types of staffs. Okay, so this is the Lich. This is what he can drop. So there's ominous bone fragments. Staff fragment. That can be broken? I'm not sure. Alright. That's a bit spooky. I do like this mod. This mod is very, very interesting. I'm not going to lie. But we are going to hop, skip, and jump out of here. And I'm going to try and still attempt to find this bastion. So I'll see you guys in a little bit after I'm done being Mary Poppins. Man, it's one thing after another today. So I just came across an actual graveyard. Looks like, from the graveyard mod. It also cleared that quest that we've been looking for, which is fantastic. I'm going to toss some more stuff in here for right now. I genuinely am trying to get back. I should have taken that waypoint, but this stuff is good to find just because we're getting some of the quests completed. And also we may find a staff part or something. I'm not even sure what we're looking for. Genuinely, no idea. Let me drop that stuff. Amethyst, redstone, emeralds. Alright. I love this, the skull pile. That's pretty cool. But I also found a legendary diamond sword with Unbreaking 3 on it. Definitely going to snag that. Let's punch these leaves out of the way. Looks like we got an anvil. Oh, I still got water breathing. I didn't even realize that. I forgot the snorkel still on. But yeah, just quickly taking a look at the graveyard. Nothing too extreme, so see you guys in a second. Alrighty. So I'm finally back at the base. And we have the entries on the aquatic reeds. But we also have quite toxic powder. So I'm assuming that the reeds, which are actually in this bag, can be converted into the powder somehow. Oh, so I need an anvil to be dropped on top. So low force required. Okay. So if I take... I need a normal pickaxe here. Do I have a normal pickaxe? I really don't want to keep using mine. Let's see. Perfect. So maybe we need to disable the magnet real quick before we do anything. Let's just toss a couple of these on the ground. And drop this from ceiling. Okay. Perfect. 10 of that. I just wanted to grab some just in case we need it. Let's see. Doodly-doo. So we also have shimmerstone in here as well. We can make shimmerstone blocks with it. Redstone components. Okay, let's just detect these things. Let's get that out of there. Decorations. Not really concerned about decorations. Magical blocks. It looks like we have a present. The people around you have already helped you in one or more other dicey situations. It's time you gave something back. The bit of little shimmer stones allow you to explode the package in a colorful shower of particles. Okay. So you could basically make like a bigger firework, maybe. It's kind of what I'm going to compare it to. Creating life. A living every biologist's dream, your journey of creating life. Creating life. It has always been the dream of the people to create an artificial life. So it's time for some experiments. So this is just, if you guys want to read this, you can. Alright, so bottle of fading. It did not take long. There's the idea for a construction plan came to you. Okay, so we need some fermented spider eyes, blaze powder, and honey bottle. Alright, so we'll need probably run over to the cooking area and get some mushrooms. Let's move this real quick. Mushrooms. I should have them somewhere in here. We're actually wanting to quickly find them. Like, and type in mushroom. Oop. And then press Y on this. Nope, they're in this one. And then Y on this one. Okay. So we just need 4 of these. Oh, what's the recipe for fermented? Isn't it sugar as well? Oh, it needs to be brown. No? Or is it a shaped recipe? Alright, let's do use this. Okay, so it is a shaped recipe. I actually did not know that. Then we're going to need some blaze powder. Let's actually bookmark this. Bottle of fading. So this right here. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's another mod like tab, but you can still put it as a favorite. Alright, so blaze powder and shimmer stone. Alright, so let's grab some shimmer stone. We're going to need blaze powder, which means we're going to need to go grind this up. Is it in the grinder or the extractor? Grinder. Alright, I'm going to let that grind, and I'll be right back. Alright, so got all the items in there. Let's do the paintbrush. Let's take a step back here, and let's watch this go. I do love that, like, you can actually see all of this. It's almost there. I also did pick up some of the basalt versions of these as well from a ruined altar location. What is this? Gadgets against grind. What? Hold on. I'm gonna get distracted. I always do this, right? Whenever I see a mod that kind of intrigues me, I want to look at it. Gadgets against... So we got an escape rope. Can be enchanted with unbreaking or mending. Slowly accumulates time while in a player's inventory. Use on a ticking block. Ooh, so that's just like that time in a bottle. We definitely need to look at that. Teleports a player to their personal spawn point. Okay. Some interesting stuff. That is for sure. Anyway. We have this. What do we use this for? I don't want to, like, throw it or anything. Okay. Every living being... Something easy to digest. Okay, so we have the ability to reveal hints here. So let's do that. I can grab more shimmerstone if I need to. Can produce only organic... Process only organic while also taking quite a while. Place organic blocks like leaves, pumpkins, or melons next to it and wait a while. After some time, the block will get consumed and replaced with a different looking variant. Break those items, convert those to get new resources. Okay, so we need pumpkins. And I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, I know there's like a pumpkin. Yeah, this one right here. If we go and grab a ton of pumpkins... Probably not a bad idea, but I don't think I have anything out in this direction. So let's go see if we got any pumpkins. Because I don't want to do it close to the base. Just because I already have a lot of leaves that I need to keep intact. I would not want to replace all of these trees. Let's see. Pumpkins. I might have them out in the kitchen area. It's like different colored pumpkins. Okay. Yeah, they're not over here. Okay, I've got 21 pumpkins. Let's go past the altar real quick here. And place this down. So let's just do... So I'm right-clicking with that. Let's just surround this with pumpkins. Does that sound good? Just like that, maybe? Oh. Well, that wasn't slow at all. Oh, ow. That actually hurts you. Okay. So we've got vegetal. So if we replace the pumpkins, I wonder if that'll do anything as well. All right. Oh, probably just want to get a little bit of this stuff, right? But that is all the pumpkins I have. Okay, I broke it on accident, but that's all right. So, make saplings for some reason. We'll have to look at what these are. All right. So we've got more magical enchanting. With the magic inherent in gemstone dust, you've already managed to change seedlings. What's stopping you from trying it on another plant? Not just because you're greedy or anything, of course. Okay. So, actually, this makes me think of something. Glistening melons. These actually can be converted down into gold. Yeah, they can be converted back into gold. So in theory, you could make a gold farm doing this. I mean, not really an effective one, right? Well, actually, maybe. Maybe. If these can be used inside of a botany pot, can basic melons be used in a botany pot? I don't even know if I can check that. Well, there is one way we can check that, and that is experimentation, my friends. Experimentation should be the thing we go for. Bottomless bundle. On your journeys through the underground, you collect a whole lot of identical blocks, which you'll never need again, but they are too good to throw away, you think. Time to develop a storage solution that takes care of your little homemade problem. Bottomless bundle stores a virtually unlimited number of items, but only one type. Right click it on stacks. Okay. So that would be pretty cool if I had like a cobblestone, just like straight up needed cobblestone or something. Could throw that in there. All right, so we're going to look at that in a second. What is this enchanting? Curse of the Void. Your tools with this enchantment seem to dissolve all things they mine into thin air, broken down into the finest sand and blown away by the wind. For this one time, however, when you want to knock half a city out of rough stone, it might even come in handy. Some things are probably curse and blessing at the same time. Probably a curse and blessing at the same time. Destroy the drops of. That is interesting. That's actually very useful if you did want to clear out a large area without gathering resources. It's pretty cool, actually. But magical items. I thought we had different tools. Okay, here they are. So we've got the Tender Pickaxe, the Lucky Pickaxe, which is new, but this has Fortune 3 on it. That's fantastic. So this is the Oblivion Pickaxe, Curse of the Void. Has a large amount of durability and mining speed, however, all mine blocks are destroyed. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to check out some of these tools sooner or later, just for sanity's sake, right? All right. So let's look at colored trees. You need something organic to mix your pigments. In your experiments, you could see the roots of the saplings absorb the color of the pigments with ease and develop accordingly. The energy of the gems pulses through the stem and their first few leaves already. How will they look when fully grown? Each colored sapling will need a different combination of gemstone powders corresponding to the amount needed to mix its color. Okay. Color mixing. By using the base colors cyan, magenta, and yellow, almost every color can be created. Your attempts trying to mix gemstone powder directly were not very successful, but you have another idea. The colossalness of your gemstone to nature suggests that. No, closeness, not colossalness. What in the world? The closeness of your gemstones to nature suggests that nature must be both source and answer. So, colored trees. Okay. So it looks like we know where we're going with this whole thing. we need to go towards colored trees. All right. But I quickly want to experiment with glistening melons, right? So let's get this in our favorites. And we'll grab all the stuff real quick for this. I don't think I have any gold on me. So let me grab the items we need, and I will return. All right, so I've put a melon in here quickly to make sure that actually melons would grow. And this is a hopper botany pot. If you don't know how to make one of these, this is the recipe. You just need a flower pot, hopper, terracotta, or a botany pot and a hopper itself. And you right click and you can see that I have a melon seed here and a grass block seed here. Apparently seeds will grow at 1 time speed. I don't know if this will actually tell us anything else. Let's see. Okay, I want to expand this, so I need to press Alt. Okay, it doesn't look like it's going to tell me. But that did just cycle down, and we got a full melon out of that, not broken pieces of a melon, so that's pretty interesting as well. We have organic compost. Where is... I know we have rich soil from Farmer's Delight here. So if we actually do this... Okay, so this is not able to be put in here. Okay, you just need to take it out. So this is 1.1 times. And if we hover, you can see that it does say soil item. All right, I wish there was an REI inclusion so I could actually tell which blocks I could use for this. But I'm assuming rich compost, or the rich soil is probably going to be our best bet. All right, so let's get, I think it's just 4 gold is all I need. I have the other melon seeds on me. And I did add the Botany Pot Tiers mod into this pack, so I will be using that. I just think it's a much better inclusion. It is more expensive, like it's not unbalanced, so I think it's a fair addition to this pack. Let's see. We can do that, and then smack this with a paintbrush. All right. But there is also a different version of the pedestal that I was seeing. This thing right here, the Pigment Pedestal Onyx variant. So I'm assuming at some point we will find a few more variants. There's Onyx, there's a Moonstones. It says not available in survival yet, which is okay. All right, so we got our glistening melons, right? Where did that just go? Oh, it's right here. I don't have my magnet on. That's why it confused me, apparently. So, let's put my magnet back on. Oh, it is on. Now it is. I don't know. Anyway, let's hop, skip, and jump back over here. Because if we can make, like, an earlier game version of a gold farm, that might be interesting. I mean, Tech Reborn needs to be gotten into a little bit more, but... No, okay, so this is not registered as a seed. Oh well. That sucks. It really does, because I was hoping we could do that, but, you know, things happen. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry we didn't get too far into Spectrum, but we do have new Spectrum resources, new things to look at, and between this episode and next, I will be getting a little bit more of the, whatever it's called, this green stuff, vegetal, and a few other things. So thank you guys. Stay awesome, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye!